What's up, y'all? What's going on, man? Hey, let's talk about this Adrien Broner. Adrien Broner versus Regis Prograis deal, man. So, Adrien Broner, man, fought this dude named Santiago over the weekend. I watched the fight. Adrien Broner struggled a lot, right? But he struggled a lot, but you can see, flashes of the accuracy and the skill and shit like that in the ring. But then you also see flashes of the same old Adrien Broner that's timid, gun shy, don't want to let his hands go. I mean, that's always been there, but at the end of the day, he might have been a little rusty because he ain't fought in 2 years, but that's his fault. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no excuses. That's Adrien Broner's fault. He ain't fighting 2 years because he was sitting on that Manny Pacquiao money and everything was all good. So, you know what I'm saying? He just been thugging it, doing whatever. Whatever he feel, that's what he been doing. But Adrien Broner versus Regis Prograis, I'll tell y'all one thing, man. Regis got to prove himself more from the L he took versus Josh Taylor. I don't believe that was his best, right? I don't believe that was his best versus Josh Taylor, but that was his fault. He was all in Hollywood and shit, fucking with the bitches, running across the beach with your shirt off, playing in the sand and all that. But now it's time to get back to the shit. He say he back in Texas or whatever. He back to the roots, back to doing what he was doing and all that. So Regis versus Broner is a very exciting fight, but I expect Regis to whoop the shit out of Broner. But it ain't no giving for him. It ain't no guarantee that Regis Prograis gonna win that fight because Adrien Broner got some good ass accuracy. And one thing about Regis, Regis always have his hands down, bro. Always. He always got his hands down, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, every time he having his hands down, he be rolling and shit. I just don't like this shit. But I heard him say before he keep his hands down too much, so he know he keep his hands down way too fucking much. But Broner got some good enough accuracy to the point where you can't just have your hands down versus Broner. Broner ain't no bum, you hear me? He might be no longer the same as he was before, but he ain't no bum. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't no bum. He'll fuck Regis up. If Regis keep his hands down, he gon', you know what I'm saying? He gonna hit him up. He gonna tag him a lot, and it's gonna be based on if Regis got a good enough chin to take Broner shots. But if he can take all Broner shots and don't get caught with nothing crazy from keeping his hands down, like the left hook or something, that's how Sean Porter got hit with the left hook. Came in and he was just there, and he ain't have his hands up. Broner can hit Regis with that same shit, bro. Broner ain't no hoe, man. We know he ain't just, he ain't 135, Broner, but he ain't no hoe either. Broner got heart. And Regis think he gonna come in there and, with that hood shit, talking that New Orleans shit, and he gonna come in there and break this nigga into pieces and shit like that. He just gonna fold. That ain't happening, you heard me? Broner ain't fold. Broner is gonna be fucking Regis up, and Regis gonna be fucking Broner up. With the, Regis should win off of just strictly just output. The way Broner always lose. That's how Regis should win. output. Yeah, he gonna land some good shots, but I expect Broner to land the most like pretty shot, like the clean shit. I think Broner gonna be landing those shots. Regis gonna be hitting Broner everywhere, to the body, to the arms, to the head. He gonna be hurting. He gonna be trying to hurt Broner. So Broner gonna take some beating in that shit, man. It's a 50-50 fight, bro. I can't say that Regis gonna wash Adrien Broner based on that performance versus Santiago. I can't really stand on that with no good leverage. I can't really stand on that for real. But what I can say is Broner ain't no hoe. Regis Prograis ain't no hoe, man. One nigga from Cincinnati, I think. I think that's Cincinnati or Ohio, some shit like that. And the other nigga from New Orleans. Both of these niggas don't like each other already. And they both talk a lot of shit. The press conference gonna sound like a bunch of hood shit. You heard me? It's just gonna be like just reckless. That's gonna be one of them fights that should be like, that deserve his own card. It's like a main card. That the only way that shit can be on a undercard is if it's on somebody like Earl Spence undercard versus somebody like Bud. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine Earl Spence versus Bud later on in the year? Not right now, because Bud won't take the foot. So Earl versus Bud, and then Broner versus Regis on the undercard, nigga. I don't know if Broner and Regis and them gonna settle for that, but I think if y'all niggas want to be on pay-per-view, that'll be that, because they ain't gonna be on pay-per-view if otherwise, you know what I'm saying, on their own, just like give us pay-per-view for this fight. That ain't happening. Mike, you know, the Charlo brothers was on pay-per-view, so, you know, if PBC still trying to push out them pay-per-views like that, they can be on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or Showtime, somebody. Maybe Showtime. They probably can do it. But that's a good ass fight, man. I don't know right now. That was Broner's first fight back. Even though Regis' first fight back a few months ago, his shit was a little bit better. Way better, actually. It was a lot better. You know what I'm saying? And Regis seemed like he more focused than he was when he went Hollywood. Because he went Hollywood for a second. But he, you know what I'm saying, hit a 360, came back, got his shit together, stopped all that, you know, put some socks and shoes on, and he got right. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna see, man. Hopefully them niggas get down, man, and give us that fight, because I expect a lot of boxing for 2021. I'm talking about an overload of this shit. You hear me? I still ain't seen that nigga Tony Harris. I ain't seen that nigga Jerry Hurd. I ain't seen that nigga J-Rock. I ain't seen so many dudes, bro. I ain't seen, you know, David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant or Jamal. But I heard Jamal talking catchweight, so I'm going to do my full research on that before I speak on that. But, yeah, you know, all these niggas. I ain't seen all these dudes fight, man. We ain't seen Wilder fight again. Well, you know, it's a lot of guys that ain't get to fight 2020 because of the, you know, pandemic. So I expect a lot of boxing for 2021, man. And this one of the fights I think that could be one of the biggest potential, you know, fight of the year, top 3. It can be top 3 fight of the year for 2021. Regis Prograis versus Adrien Broner, man. Them niggas gonna talk a lot of shit. You know, if you can put the Charlo brothers on pay-per-view in the pandemic, Broner and Regis can definitely go on that motherfucker. You hear me? Because them niggas talk a lot of shit. Them niggas can get on pay-per-view, bro, and pull a couple hundred. You know, at least $150 or something. They can do it. And it'd be exciting, so I'm all for it. But y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Make sure y'all hit that like button so everybody can start taking notice of my videos, man. We getting up there for sure, though. For sure. But make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Especially if you like the video, just hit the like button before you get deep in the videos. But I'm out, y'all. Peace.